Yeah, I think we're going to have to get a lot better if we want to win the remaining games. We're going to have to play a lot better than we did tonight. I think Coach Chow's a great football coach, but what he has is a really beat-up team. They have a lot of injuries. They're beat up, and then they've traveled 2 weeks in a row, so they're probably pretty tired too. So I think we had an advantage because I think we were the fresher team, and I think that our players were upset by the way we played last weekend, and I thought they came out and played hard and played physical, and that's what happens when you play a beat-up football team.
Coach, what was the difference this week with your pass defense compared to the past 2 weeks?
Well, first of all, we played against a pro offense tonight. It wasn't the spread. So obviously, if everybody would just stay in the pro offense, we would probably have a pretty good pass defense. We have yet to prove that we can hang in there against a good spread football team. And I'm sure that's coming up here, and maybe not next week. I haven't watched any film, but I know there's a couple more teams on our schedule that run the spread. But I watch TV all day today until we bust over here. Guess what? Nobody stops the spread. I mean, I watched Stanford and Arizona today, and it was, gee whiz, I don't know what the final score was, 52-48 or something, and both teams were throwing the ball all over the place. So I think right now that the spread offenses are ahead of the defenses, and when you play them, you just have to be able to outscore them.
What do you like about what your defense did tonight?
Well, we stopped the run and stopped the pass. That's good. I thought they scored 7 points they deserved. The other one, they got the ball on about, I don't know what yard line it was, but you remember, Mike, the 20-yard line or something? And I still think they didn't score because I thought that guy caught the ball and he was outside the goal line, so I'd have loved to have gone for fourth down and try to stop him. But right at the start of the second half, mostly because of a penalty, they had a legitimate drive and put it in the end zone. Well, King started tonight because Josh Wade's had a strained calf all week in practice. Now, he practiced, but he was limping a lot, so King got to play because we don't play anybody that doesn't practice on Wednesday and Thursday. That's why Colin Lockett didn't play tonight. He was unable to practice at full speed on Thursday, so he didn't get to play tonight. And that's just kind of our rule. But King got to start because Josh Wade was limping all through practice all week. And King did a nice job. He did a really nice job. Did a nice job supporting the run and had a couple really good plays in coverage. Thought he was going to intercept one, but it was close.
Based on that performance, would you say that he has a chance to start some more after this, play some more after this?
Well, I mean, there's only a few positions. Well, there's a few positions on our team you know who's going to start. But that position's always a competition in practice, just like kickers are always a competition in practice.
Offensively, I mean, how do you think your offensive line did tonight? Would you say it's a better performance than the last time?
Oh, yeah, it was a much better performance than at Fresno, sure. I'm not sure it was a better performance than San Jose. I mean, I thought that Hawaii did a nice job against our run, other than Ryan Katz. I mean, we didn't get any big runs in the running game. I mean, we got a couple toss sweeps late in the game, and we got a couple fly sweeps out of our wide receiver late in the game, but our power play and our zone plays just didn't tear them up. I thought Hawaii did a nice job against those. Now, I say that, and I think Coach Ludwig did a great job of scheming a couple of those runs for Ryan Katz, because those were, now our team executed them. The kids executed it really well, but the scheme put their defense in a real bind, and then Ryan's pretty good running the ball, so I thought now he scrambled a couple times, but a couple of those plays were designed plays, and our team executed them well, and it was a great design by Coach Ludwig. No, I think he's exactly what we thought he would be. I think that we have to be careful on how much we use him. I mean, I think he's really important to our offensive scheme, and if he runs the ball too much, he's going to get beat up. But I think using him really helps our offense because he's multi-talented. Sure.
Would you say, Rocky, would you say overall that it's been successful run with
Him being our starting quarterback, I think it's really helped. Yes. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's really helped.
Coach, how much of your defensive success tonight would you attribute to you kind of scaling back the defensive package in practice this week?
I think our players played with more confidence, and we made a lot fewer mental errors. Not assignment errors. We haven't been making assignment errors, but we've been making mental errors technique-wise, leverage on receivers, leverage on blockers, and we didn't make many of those. We made a few, but we didn't make many of those mistakes tonight. Now, that means we simplified it, and they understood what they were doing, and they were more comfortable with what they were doing. But let me tell you one more time, that was not a spread football team we played. That was a pro football team. If we can promise that everybody will play pro football against us, I'll promise you we'll play better defense.
Coach, how's Colin Black ankle?
I think Colin was fine on Friday. So I think he's just fine. I think he'll be full speed on Sunday.
Coach, on special teams, it looked like they returned our play to a lot of sort of long runs. Like, what did you see out of your special teams?
I thought our special teams was really shaky. I don't think we kicked off very well. The kicks were low and short. I thought our coverage on kickoffs was very inconsistent. There was a couple, 3 times we covered it really well. And there was a couple of huge hits in the game, if you heard them. And there was a fumble caused by a great hit on a kickoff coverage. But there was a couple of times that our guys got out of their lanes and he popped not real long ones, but fairly long ones. And so we have to be more consistent on our coverage. And then I think we have to kick the ball better, and I think we have to punt the ball better.